Hi, I'm Jenny Lynch and I'm going to talk about the moon in the houses. So, if you take the moon and you put it in the first house, that means that you're an emotional person and you want to connect with other people. People with the moon in the first house, it makes them feel a little bit like a Cancer because the moon is very strong there. If you put the moon in the second house, this is the house of money, and because the moon represents what you need in life for security to feel really comfortable and good, you're going to need some money or some freedom. When you put the moon in the third house is your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors. This is the way you think too. So you would put the moon there and you might be very sentimental, but you might have a very close rapport with your neighbors or your siblings. We're going to put the moon in the fourth house. Now we're talking about your home and family. You'll feel very connected to your home and you'll want to own a home for yourself. Put the moon in the fifth house. This is a house that rules children. A lot of people with the moon in the fifth house actually have them. The other thing it can make is it can give you an extremely good talent. If you put the moon in the sixth house, now we're talking about that it's the house of wellness. So what do you need to feel good every day physically? All right, you might have to work on that a little bit. You might also get along with your coworkers very well there. We put the moon in the seventh house. What do you need? You need a relationship. You need a marriage. You need a one-on-one partnership. If you put the moon in the eighth house, here's a place. You might need a little downtime because you're the person that wants to go through big changes. It's called the house of transformation. And when you put your moon there, you may be going through a lot of changes all the time. When you put the moon in the ninth house, this is the house of traveling. It's a sign that you could live in another country. It's also the house of publishing. You might be able to write a book that wins public approval. Put the moon in the 10th house. This is your career house. What you need there is attention from others and recognition and respect. You need actually a lot of approval. And you may have a female boss. The moon rules females. Put the moon in the 11th house, and now we're talking about groups and friends. You're a very social person, and you may have a lot of girlfriends. If you put the moon in the 12th house, this is a kind of a quiet moon. It's the retreat sector, and it means that you might have incredible dreams at night, or you might be the kind of person that needs a lot of downtime so that you can recover